Welcome to this week's Wellness Discovery Show. Have you ever had one of those summer days where you think, why am I so tired? I didn't even do that much. Maybe you were outside watering flowers, running errands, sitting at a ball game, walking around a farmer's market, traveling, or just in and out of the heat all day. By mid-afternoon, you feel a little sluggish. Maybe your head feels heavy, maybe your energy dips, maybe your muscles feel a little more tired than usual, or maybe you just feel off, but you can't quite put your finger on why. A lot of us immediately think, I need more coffee, or I just need to push through. But in the summer, one of the first questions I like to ask is, could this be dehydration? And I don't just mean, did I drink water today? Because that's part of it. But hydration is not only about how much water you drink, it's also about how well your body is able to use that fluid and put it in the right place at the right time. That is what we are going to talk about today. Hydration really sounds simple, but it is one of those basic wellness habits that affects so many parts of your daily life. Your energy, your focus, your muscles, your digestion, your joints, your temperature regulation, even how quickly you feel worn out during normal summer activities. And the interesting thing is, a lot of people are walking around mildly underhydrated and don't realize it. Not dangerously hydrated, not anything dramatic, just enough that their body is saying, hey, I could use a little more support here. This can become more noticeable as we get older, too. Our thirst signals may not always feel as strong or as obvious as they once did. We may not feel thirsty until we're already behind. And in summer, we lose more fluid through sweat, even when we're really not doing what we would consider a workout. Gardening counts, counts, walking the dog counts, cleaning out the garage counts, sitting outside in the heat counts, traveling counts. Even going from the air conditioning to hot weather and then back again can leave your body working harder to stay balanced. You go from hot to cold, back to hot. So if you ever thought, I drank some water, but I still feel tired, there may be a reason for that. Here's the key insight for today. Hydration is not just about filling the tank. It's about helping your body hold on to and use what you're giving it. Think of water like the fluid in the tank, but minerals help your body put that fluid to work. These minerals are always called electrolytes. You have probably heard that word before, especially around sports drinks or exercise, but electrolytes are not only for athletes. They're minerals like sodium, potassium, magnesium, and others that help support fluid balance, muscle function, and normal body processes. A simple way to picture this is water gets into the body, but electrolytes help direct where that water needs to go. They help your cells stay balanced. They help muscles contract and relax. They support the communication signals your body uses all day long. So when you're sweating more, moving more, spending more time in the heat, or even just having a busier summer rhythm, your body may need more than just plain water alone. Now, that does not mean everyone needs to overthink hydration or start making it complicated. This is not about chasing exact numbers all day or turning water into a full-time job, but it does mean we can pay closer attention to the signals our body gives us. For example, Maybe you notice you get more tired in the afternoon during the summer. Maybe you feel like your focus fades faster. Maybe you get more muscle tightness after activity. Maybe you feel like plain water goes right through you, but you still do not feel refreshed. These moments, those are the moments to pause and ask, what does my body need right now? Sometimes the answer is simple: fluid, minerals, and a little more consistency. This matters because hydration is one of those small habits that compounds. You may not notice a huge difference from one glass of water, but when you build a rhythm of hydrating early in the day, before activity, during heat, and after sweating, your body has more support to keep up with the life you want to live. And that is the point. We're not hydrating just to check off a wellness box. We hydrate because we want to have enough energy for the walk, the garden, the trip, the grandkids, the golf game, the errands, the evening with friends, or whatever summer is inviting us to enjoy. So let's talk about a few simple ways to make hydration easier. Okay, so first, start earlier. Many people begin hydrating after they already feel thirsty, tired, or drained. But in the summer, it helps to get ahead of it. One simple habit is to drink water in the morning before or alongside your coffee. You do not have to give up coffee. This is not about taking away something you enjoy. It's just about giving your body some fluid early, before the heat and activity of the day. Second, hydration before activity, not just after. If you're going for a walk, heading to the garden, playing pickleball, going to the farmer's market, or spending time outside, drink something before you start. A lot of people only think about hydration after they're already worn out, but your body works better when it's supported ahead of time. Okay, third, pay attention to your personal signals. Not everyone feels thirst in the same way. For some people, hydration shows up as a dry mouth. For others, it may show up as a headache, low energy, muscle fatigue, lightheadedness, or feeling unusually cranky or foggy. Now, those things can have many causes, of course, but hydration is one of the simplest places to start. Fourth, include water-rich foods. This is one of the gifts of summer. I love to hydrate with watermelon, berries, cucumbers, oranges, salads, smoothies, tomatoes, fresh vegetables can all support hydration rhythm. Food does not replace water, but it can contribute to the bigger picture. And fifth, consider minerals on days when plain water may not be enough. This is especially helpful on hot days, active days, travel days, or days when you're sweating more than usual. That might mean adding mineral-rich foods. It might mean having a balanced meal with some natural potassium or sodium sources. Or it might mean using an electrolyte drink. And this is where product support can fit in very naturally. An electrolyte drink mix can be a helpful tool during those summer months, especially for people who are active outdoors, traveling, or noticing that water alone does not always leave them feeling refreshed. But I always like to say this clearly: it is not a miracle fix. It does not replace healthy habits. It simply supports the hydration habit you're already trying to build. The goal is not to drink less water. The goal is to help your body stay better supported with both fluid and minerals. So as you move through this week, I want to encourage you to notice your hydration rhythm, not perfectly, Just honestly, when do you tend to forget water? When do you feel most drained? Do you hydrate before activity or only after? Do you notice a difference on hot days or busy days? Those little observations can teach you a lot, and I would love to hear from you. What is your biggest hydration challenge in the summer? Do you forget to drink water? Do you get tired in the afternoon? Do you feel like plain water is not always enough? Or do you have a habit that already works well for you? I'd love you to share it in the comments or send me a message with the word hydration, and I can share a few simple ideas to help you build summer hydration rhythm that feels realistic. Remember, summer wellness does not have to be complicated. Sometimes the most powerful habits are the ones that support your body in simple ways every single day. And with that, I want to thank you for joining me on this week's Wellness Discovery Show. Thanks for joining me. See you next week.